be, devastating result if NIP don't make it through. ESC, they're going to be over the moon if they could somehow pull this off.
Oh, that would be just like a career win right there, right? You take out NIP in the group stage of a major. I mean, NIP are the team that makes it to the finals, and that's something that everybody knows. You know, going into these major events, this team has made every major finals, and last time they won it for the first time. So going into Dream Hack Winter here, it's everything for NIP. They want that back-to-back title run. If ESC were to put the stop to that, that would be huge. There's no describing how big a win that would be for ESC.
We shall see now. We're getting into it. Forest already starting off, but he's going to go down just as he lands the headshot. It's going to be Zero taking him out, and now it's down to get right in this bomb site. Also going to be falling. Zero picks up a second kill, and now it's down to Exist and Michaelele here. 2 on 4. Not looking good for ESC in the pistol round.
No, this is definitely pretty bumpy. All of a sudden, they've actually managed to come out ahead. Decent flash there, but Michaelele doesn't look left. He still takes a man with him, but it's not enough. 1v4 couldn't actually get that retake going, but it looks like NIP, they wanted to try and put some aggression out there early, trying to clear those B holes, and they just ran right into the blender. Everybody was there from ESC, and once the fighting started, ESC did not let up.
Man, that's how you want to start. Just quick in there with the Glock train, get into the thick of it, and now NIP going for 3 or 4 CZs, and then Freiburg characteristically with the Desert Eagle. And I mean, I don't blame him. He has a pretty high success rate using this pistol.
Yeah, well, I mean, the 1D, right? Freiburg, he can deliver. Now the question of whether he will actually manage it, and it looks like NIP are going for a pretty cool strat here as well, getting 4 guys stacked up on that A site. So I'm definitely all on board for this this kind of play here from NIP. 50-50 guess, really. You know, if ESA come to A, they're going to be running right into a wall of CZ fire and maybe a Eagle, right? If they go to B, then NIP can actually hold on to this gear and carry it over into the 3rd round. So this is a decent strat coming out here from NIP. The question is, are ESC going to sniff it out? Are they going to realize, wait a second, A side isn't where we want to go?
I don't think so. They're sort of gravitating towards this side of the map. This could end up being a huge train wreck here for the Polish team. So let's have to see. He exists hiding in the corner right here, and he's going to turn around for the flashbang. This is a good start for NIP, but he can't get the spray down here. And ESC are just going to charge their way through. Instant, perfect take of that one. Started off with a 0 with that kill, leaving it out to Freiburg. Deagle, pretty good at this range, but in a 1-on-5, it's not the best weapon you could have.
Not exactly, even though like Roland, Innocent, Sparrow apparently is how we should be saying this as well, you know, as Z in Polish is actually sound apparently. So
I've been, you know, the Polish community has been tweeting at me too. Thank you guys for doing that. We obviously want to do the best that we can. It's a good headshot from Freiburg here. If you can just come up with this Galil, it wouldn't be too bad here. He's going to get overwhelmed. Eyeing Mal. Yeah, he's going to go down, but Freiburg, even if he didn't get killed, then the bomb would obviously take it with him. So kind of a tough position for him. 2 good kills from Freiburg, though, does make it a halfway decent round for NIP.
Yeah, I was about to say, exactly. All of a sudden, they get 2 kills out of that scenario. ESC still going to be happy that they're getting the round on the board. Of course, this is a CT-sided map, so they're really aiming for that 5-round mark to feel pretty confident going into the second half. They've got 2. They could get 3 here because NIP aren't going to really spend too much money this round. This is definitely a solid start here for ESC. NIP a little bit flustered actually coming out of that round. I thought they could do a lot more damage considering the angles they were playing with those CZs up close like that.
Pretty relaxed eco coming out from NIP. The counter boosting is definitely interesting, but it looks like ESC is prepared for it, and Exist is going to have to fall back. So some good preparation going in here for ESC, not getting caught off by any kind of fancy tricks from NIP. Good grenade as well will take down Freiburg. As Shiro as well coming with that kill.
Yeah, that's really going to shake things up actually. I'm surprised that NIP would go for the counter boost so early with just an eco, right? You know, kind of giving away a card. I mean, of course, it's a common card as we can see. ESC were ready for it, but also, you know, how much damage are you really going to do for USP unless you really do catch them off guard? I mean, it's interesting to see them just throw it out there and see if it sticks, right? The ESC right now, they really are taking their time with this, not really overextending anywhere. Just slowly working out onto this A site once again, and there is Get right here in it with the P250, and there you go. That's what happens, and he could get another one, he will! They line up, Get right takes 3! It just isn't quite enough to secure it, but still, Roland and Innocent are down to half HP, and Forrest, he's going to be right on top of them.
A terrifying moment, obviously, for ESC. They could have lost a fourth person in that one. Get it right. They just lined up right in front of him now. Forrest, no kit, no armor, just a pistol in hand. Does a little bit of damage. He's going to try and walk in. Sees the shot in main. He gets the instant headshot. Now it's down to Rallen. He just has to hide in this corner. Doesn't have to challenge Forrest. Waiting for it here. Forrest can't get the kill. Rallen survives on exactly 15 health or 16 health at the end. Very close.
Incredible. So close. Yeah, I mean, Freiburg was just like, we just needed a little bit more there, guys. Just another pinch, right? That would have been perfect. That was way too close. This shot here from Get Right, perfection. Picks up the AK, just has the time. Just a thing of beauty. This is what we expect to see from Get Right. When he makes those plays happen, that's when you know, Dip, all of a sudden, they're starting to get pretty scary. So this is looking fantastic here. NIP, they did that much damage on an eco round versus ESC. If they win this round, ESC are going to be broke. And Forrest starts us off strong. It is a 1v1 or a 1-for-1 though, so not ideal here for NIP.
There's a good return coming out right now for ESC, so Lucio and Michael Elliott is actually going to be picking off Minais here, just turning around exactly at the right time. That door was open. That's a little bit scary. If he'd been walking a little bit further or just staying put on middle, could have been taken down and just outright executed. Now, at any point when you're a man down, actually, I think generally speaking, the B-bomb site's not such a bad choice here, because if you get that one entry frag, they have the smokes left to block off the site. Maybe they can get in here and get the bomb down, but that one entry frag is going to have to be on Freiburg, and he's, he's a bit of a rock in this bomb site.
He is. He is holding a bit of an exposed angle. Now he decides to fall back to the site, and this is where it gets interesting, because he's actually going to counter smoke this push and make it so that ESC really get closed in on a single angle. Look at this. They have to walk right around, and Freiburg's going to be expecting this. He's in a perfect position to deal with this. He's buying a lot of time for his mates to rotate in as well. And there you go. Peekaboo from Freiburg, and it's down to Innocent, 1v3. It's not looking too hot here for ESC in the fourth round.
Innocent, what can he do? He goes for the spray, but Innocent will take him down. And NIP are on the board for the first round here. Freiburg giving us an interesting illustration of exactly how good of a position you can put yourself in simply by playing a positional game. You don't have to be, a professional player to land the kill that Freiburg just did, but to actually come up with the smoke and to play with the audio, he knows exactly where they are, even just by listening to them. Very smart play, very intelligent. It's going to put them into the fifth round here, and ESC, because they lost so many rounds, that one round where Get Right got the 3 kills in, now they have to eco instantly.
Yeah, and this is going to be an opportunity for Nip to start creating a bit of a buffer here. It's going to have to be a perfect eco round situation. Get Right lighting him up, and Get Right Freiburg just completely annihilate the push. Freiburg firing his gun. I mean, that is the perfect round, the perfect follow-up for Nip, because now they get that buffer. Now they get some extra money in the bank. They're going to have a little bit of breathing room here, so this is looking good. And Michael Elliott seems to really be integrating well with the team as well. So this is cool to see Nip, kind of revitalized here.
ESC Gaming back on a buy already, and taking a little bit slowly. You can see they're kind of dodging the middle, and exactly because this grenade comes out so often, if you go straight for the boost, like you often see in matchmaking, for instance, you can really easily get grenaded, right to the face. So they're trying to keep it cool, ESC, and that's a good choice so far. And they have all the grenades to go for this kind of a push if they end up making it. Definitely be great. But Michael Elliott, he took down the Minais right through the squeaky door, and that's got to be frustrating.
That's got to be so painful right there for ESC. They're already down that potential flank. Exist is going to be working, holding right on the edge, and a good flash there to slow up ESC as well. ESC just slowly trying to get out onto this site. But Nip are giving them no easy way in. Innocent 1-for-1 trade. Get Right, just trying to work it in, but this is now turning into a chicken shoot. NIP, perfect retake scenario there, with once again Exist playing very well, holding far back and not giving ESC any easy frags to get in on that site.
And the crowd, silent for the first 3 rounds, but now sort of coming alive. And I mean, that's what Happy was talking about during the interview at the end of James there, is that, well, yeah, every time NIP do anything at all, the crowd, they go nuts, and that definitely helps them out. The ESC must be feeling the weight of that too. They're already playing a team that they know is really, really strong, and they have that kind of support. It's hard to deal with.
It really does feel like Dream Hack is Nip's home turf, doesn't it? Like every time they come here, it's just the crowd. It's just chock full of Nip fans, and Exist making it look easy. That was really clean. That's definitely what you look for there. Yeah, man.
No issue at all. Nicely handled.
They're getting hype right there too in the front row. But this is looking like NIP is starting to gain some momentum here, and that's not what you want. And that's not what you want if you're an ESC fan or if you're ESC in this scenario. You cannot let them get comfortable. And this should be a big buy round coming out now from ESC after that round of eco. But no AWP to play with. It's all down to the AKs.
And now look at the amount of Molotovs here. This is actually a lot of Molotovs to be buying when you're on